I'm Attorney Ken. And so, as we have been dealing with the banking crisis for the past few weeks, and everyone's been wondering whether we're going to go into a recession or maybe we're already in a recession, some people may find themselves behind on bills. And what's quite common when people are getting behind or think they're going to get behind on their bills is that they will do the ostrich. They will stick their head in the sand and just ignore communications from creditors or lenders and not pay the bill and just sort of pretend like it's not happening. Well, I'm not giving you legal advice for your specific situation, and not all lenders, not all creditors are the same. For example, the IRS is not the same as Bank of America. I will say this though. Sticking one's head in the sand typically just means that you won't see the trouble headed your way, but the trouble is still going to head your way. So in my experience, the best thing to do when you're not going to be able to live up to your obligations under a contract or an agreement or a lease or a purchase or a finance agreement is communicate with the lender. And I would suggest that you communicate sort of with the following format. IRAC, I-R-A-C. The issue, the rule or proposal that you suggest for resolving the issue, the analysis, and the conclusion. This might be overkill for something as simple as not being able to pay your car payment on time, but I want to help you to start to think, at least when it comes to legal issues, start thinking like a lawyer. Lawyers analyze problems with that IRAC formula. The issue, the rule that should be applied, analysis of applying that rule or proposal to the issue, the facts that are happening, and now analyzing that, and then concluding with the desired or suggested course of action. So for example, let's say that you're not going to be able to make your $745 payment to Bank of America for your GMC truck. Let's say that you've just lost your job or your husband just lost his job. You might call up your lender and say, "Dear Mr. Lender, I just wanted to let you guys know ahead of time that I've lost my job and I'm not going to be able to make the payment on my vehicle that's due on such and such a day." What you might do at that point is say, the proposal or rule that I'd like to apply to this is, can I get a 90-day forbearance on the payments that are due? In your analysis, I really think that I'm going to be able to get a new job within 90 days. And so in conclusion, with that additional time, I think that I'll be able to get right back on schedule. And then we can just continue with the agreement. Well, the lender, may not say yes to that. But communicating definitely won't hurt you the way that just not doing anything is going to hurt you. You're in communication with that lender. There's a much lower chance that the lender, after a long period of delinquency, is going to just randomly come and take your vehicle with you not knowing about it if you're in communication with them. Now, I'm not suggesting that you have a confessional hour with a lender, right? They will use whatever information you give them against you. But if you're absolutely not going to make a payment when due for an extended period of time, rather than getting further and further behind on payments, messing up your credit, it is better in that situation to go ahead, in my experience, to go ahead and let the lender know. And maybe they don't agree to your proposal of a 90-day forbearance, which means that you get a 90-day break on your obligations under the contract. But maybe they would be willing to propose some option for you, right? And as we get deeper into whatever economic situation may be about to unfold, or recession or banking crisis or whatever is going to happen, lenders are going to see more and more of this type of thing, and they may even come up with a program to help people deal with this. They may not. And at the end of the day, if they won't work with you, you haven't lost anything. So that's my suggestion.